Alright, it's Touhou time. But first, a little bit of warm-up. Oh, toaster. So, Lyrica Day. What is appears in a PS4 game? Thank you, Potato Bot. My favorite viewer. You'd have to be pushing for at least favorite. Like they're like you'd have to go down. Yeah, like Potato Bot down there. Okay, it's hard to be worse than him. I love Spooter. Silent Sinner and Blue. I'm what? I mean, what? Did I say something? What? Huh? I just kidding. I love you, Potato Bot. Mwah. No homo. I'm just gonna assume that every like Windows character was around during PC9 during a Silent Sinner and Blue and move on. Yeah, PS4. I'm just gonna assume Antennae of Common Flowers is on the PS4 because I know it's on the Switch, and just go on with that. Stage boss, Silent Sinner and Blue. I'm gonna go like Chen. Ooh, 1.5. Yeah, this is gonna be pretty smooth for the most part. As far as the two fighting games on 17.5. I assume you mean 14.5 and 15.5, because 13.5 is also fighting. Playable non-human. This would include fighting games. Oh, stage boss, though. I really want to do Tay, but I don't think Tay fits for any of these categories. Unless she somehow counts in a duo trio. Which I would not put it past. Do you think that Seirin counts as a duo and trio? I would not be surprised. Oh, okay, she doesn't. It's over. Had to try. Appears a PS4 game. Playable non-human character. Has a sister. Here's its Silent Sinner and Blue. Here's the Silent Sinner. This has not gotta be a well. 17.5. Which randos are in 17? 17.5 is filled with a lot of like 11 cast, like 10, 11, 12 cast. 15.5 and 17.5 for sure. Yeah, that's what I was confident on. It's those two. I don't know if any others would be on there. I mean, Flan would be here. Who should be here? Like Moko? Racin? I'm gonna go Racin. This Racin. Oh, overcooked. Oh, ouch. Oh. I have a duo trio, Silent Sinner. Kaguya, Moko. I wonder if they're gonna count Kaguya Moko as a duo trio. Has a sister, stage boss. Oh, 9.8. Label non-human PC. PS4. Why I say PC? Let the manga know about what works. I mean, basically everything in Touhou 8, 7, 8, 6, 7, and 8 should work. And 14.5. Not that 14.5 really like adds more. Hello, Nemo. Playable non-human, PS4. Kanako's non-human. She might go. What? Is 17.5 on the PS4? Because Kanako's playable in that game, and she's a god, not a human. Might just be 14.555. Unbelievable. Fine, let me go Doremi Sweet. Let's go. Stage boss, playable, non-human. You know, because Spooter is here, let's go Yuka. Ooh, 3%! Damn! Has a sister, appears in PS4. Obviously, any of the Prism River... Well, yeah, any of the Prism Rivers will count. Jun and Xian will count. Who else would count? Who else has a sister? Someone's gonna have one in some really niche thing. Scarlet's? Are Scarlet's in 14.5 or 15.5, though? Like, I don't think Remy and Flan are in them, right? Because, like, there's a billion background characters in Hopeless Masquerade. Will include background characters? Yeah, but Hopeless Masquerade has the billion background characters. Is Hopeless Masquerade on the PS4? That's the bigger question. Still, it's still at least 5 characters. I mean, like I said, it's Jun, Xian, and then the 3 Prism Rivers. Let me go Merlin, because Merlin might go. I know it's Lyrica Day, but we're gonna not do Lyrica. 10%. That's best? There might only be the 5, then, if that's the best at 10%. I'm glad I picked Merlin. She might go. Playable non-human character, part of Duo Tree. I could do Lyrica. Not gonna do Lyrica. I could do Lunasa. Not gonna do Lunasa. The thing is, they're kind of ambiguous with what they count as some of the duos and trios, I will say. Kind of broad. Like, I would not put it past them counting as, like, you know, Hisami and Zanmu. A good grab here. Playable non-human duo trio. What if they count Ai and Hitade as a duo trio? They very well could. Let's do Moko. Do they count Moko? That's a good question. Moko is... Well, also, is Moko classified as a human? Because she at least was a human. That's a good question. Little non-human duo trio. Yeesh. It's just hard to say exactly what they're going to count. Obviously, I could do Jun Xian or any of the Prism Rivers for this. Pick Kage if you want one of them. Yeah, Kage could potentially count. Would Boku count as if not human? I don't know. Immortal? A Horizon? A Horizon? A Horion? Flan. Flan's a decent shout. Koishi's a solid... I don't think I want to go Koishi. Koishi tends to be very popular, you know, broadly speaking. Let me just go Flani B. 8.9, that's not bad, and I have a life to gamble with. I have a duo trio, Science Sinner. That's a sister duo trio. How broad? Like, here's the thing. You know I'm gonna finish this. It's gonna be the most vague, ambiguous shit you've ever seen. It's gonna count like some really stupid pairs. You know it. Here's Incensed Sinner, duo trio. Really want to take a gamble on Moko. She doesn't count. Okay. I just do Lunasa. Could do Remy. That's probably not the most common one there. Has a sister duo trio. Satori. 7.5, not bad. I had one best. And that Chen was pretty damn good. Let's look down here at most common. Ooh, Merlin in both those I had Merlin in the one good category. Although Merlin was 10% all of them. Well, non-human. I is a good shout there. Oh, these are the most common, of course. Toyo Hime, most popular pick there. That's curious. I had the race, and that was pretty bad. But that was my only really bad one. The sister stage boss. June's being counted as a stage boss? Merlin, yeah, I had Merlin down there for the best pick. Not many picks when the best one's at 10%, so there can't be too much there. Eastport gives Sound Center, yeah, Merlin up there as well. Mystia. This is what I mean when I talk about pairs. Also, where is Tay in this game? I wanted to pick Tay. Where is she a stage boss? It says fighting games. This says fighting games as well. Where is she a stage boss? It isn't a pair cheeseburger. This is what I meant by... Like, why is Cassette in the duo trio category? This is what I mean when I say things are really vague with terminology. So nice she appears. Yeah, but she's not a stage boss. I even said Tay, too. That was one of those things I was like, ooh, I should say Tay, but... Instead, no need trio. Yeah, like I said, that's a bit of a stretch. Yuka up there. Yuka's in Silent Center? I didn't know that. Nature of their animals making a trio? Yeah, those are... Because here's the only thing. I could see the Oni trio. At the same time, has the three Oni ever interacted, like, in the manga? Like... Suika and Kasen, I believe. Suika and Yugi, I believe. Has Kasen ever interacted with Yugi in canon? Ever? The Mystia is a mad stretch. I don't know what they're doing with Mystia. Like the Mystia Kyoko thing? Maybe the Oni trios, they're officially called the Big Four. It's probably the Oni. That is that I believe would make the most sense, as questionable as that may be. Suika and Yugi canon and SA? What, are they committing sexual assault? What? I mean, I wouldn't put it past Suika in all honesty, knowing her background, but still. SA for them? Yeesh. Could be Sages. Oh yeah, Sages is a good shout out for them too. That one at least makes a bit more sense. Although, they don't like each other, right? Last I checked, none of the Sages like each other. Or, like, at least, like, Yukari and Okina get along a little bit. At least, like, not badly, if I'm not mistaken. Like, doesn't, like, Asen hate, like, Okina or something? Suika, I know that Suika... Yeah, well, that's what I said. I know that Suika and Yugi interact. And I would be surprised if Suika and Kasen don't interact. But what I'm curious about is is Yugi and Kasen. Like, have they ever interacted? But the Sages makes a little bit more sense, though I still think that's pushing it. Ooh, the triple Bako is actually a good show for duo/trio. I didn't even think about them. Oh, did you guys find anything about your lovely fairy artist and any other possible works? They interact a wild and horde hermit, apparently. Interesting. I would just guess that Yugi is really not involved in like much of like anything. What is he talking about? I'm just chatting. Wait, what do you mean I'm just chatting? This is clearly not a just chatting stream. My bad, my bad. Wait, where's my homing? What? Where's my homing? What? Where'd it go? I was wondering why Non-2 like took an extra. Oh, now it's back. We'll pretend it never left. Because the buggy ray activates. I don't think I've ever seen it. At least I've never noticed it before. I hope it can't happen in the middle of a run. That'd be a real shame. I do Ubers for being too good. Yeah, Hoeing is well known for being broken. Broke the game speedrun? I don't know if that was a speedrun to breaking the game. I think it's taking me like 7 months to get that break. But caught live on stream. And then like I make that like a thumbnail with like red like circles and stuff, and it's a picture of Wriggle. No, actually no, I can't do Wriggle. I have to do Momio for this game. What am I talking about? I haven't a run. I mean, considering I've never triggered on a run, I'm just gonna assume I'm not going to trigger on a run. And if I did, then I have an excuse. Ooh, Larva as well. Larva's a bug. Bug fairy. This spell is so cool. I wish every spell was this spell. Big Bug Fairy exists. No, Ribombee exists. That's a Bug Fairy Pokemon. Oh! Effects Rainbow Tonight can be resolved by stopping shoot for about half a sec. Huh. To activate this condition, the player must involve releasing and holding Z multiple times. Particularly the following needs to be done. The player must press Z, the player must press Z again, anywhere between 100 and 419 frames after the initial Z input. The player must hold Z 120 frames after the initial Z input, so it can't have to run. Weird. I'm like tight enough and a rare enough thing for me to have never seen it happen. Fuck, I need a frame indicator to try to set this up. It's like, it's not that often that you, like, let go of shooting. This spell is so cool. It's so good. Oh, try to make it, yeah. You have to press Z, then Z again. 104, 119 frames after the initial input. Then you must hold it for 120 frames. Or do you hold it for under 20 frames, let go, then press it again, 104, 119 after the initial input? Probably, I don't know. I can't do frame count. It's like about 2 seconds, obviously. So then the second is a hold, maybe. I think that was too quick. That was also way too quick. I love, dude, spell. I just can't stand this spell. Bug shot whole way like that. Let me know how that goes for you. Like a hard window, 104 to 119. It's like not quite 2 seconds. And then you hold it for 120, and the question is, do you let go of it again? Hard to say. Where you tried to do safe reflection passes, didn't work out though. Weird. This fuck, I just... Oh. Give me non-2 every day of the week, just not this stupid spell one. I'm gonna throw rocks at this spell. We have to do the new category. It's called Lunatic, no miss, no cards, 1 bomb. No cards, no Bob, no Sanyo, if only. Like, that was low. And it still feels so much better to play than Spell 1. Backdoor card, but you can only use it to skip all of Sonny's attacks. I don't know, I'm not a big anal fan personally, so I'm not a huge fan of the backdoor, like, generally speaking. Like, I just don't, it just doesn't really appeal to me. Yeah, look what happens when, like, I have, like, my shot type's working. I'm gonna do some chi mate. Guys, I may have made a mistake yesterday. I stayed up way too late playing Binding of Isaac. You play Binding of Isaac? I think Binding of Isaac might be my third most played game of all time. It could be my second most played game of all time, actually. Nice, what are you doing? I have a relatively new save file trying to unlock things. I have one save file that's maxed out. Another that's like 70%, 70-80% maxed out. I was like, I don't really want to play on that one. This was like a few months ago, so I was like, I'm going to start a new one. I'm going to start the third one going. So I've made progress on the third one, like a little bit prior, but like I haven't barely made any. And for whatever reason, I was waiting for the fireworks on Friday. I was sitting in the field. I brought my Switch with me, but I was like, I didn't really have much else to like I wanted to do. So I was like, you know what? While I wait, I'm going to do some Isaac. And then I got itching to play some more. Really playable. I just love Isaac, specifically as an unlock game. Like, as a completionist game. That's what I love about Isaac. Like, in terms of like, oh, like runs and just like chilling with runs, I'd rather do something like Branch. But like, I love that game as an unlock game. Like, it's to the point where inevitably someday when I have all 3 save files maxed out and I've complete True Dead God, I'll probably reset one of them and go through it again. I'd say the gameplay, although Binding of Isaac is 10 billion times more slippery. One of the few bases that helped me have at least a little bit of base bullet dodging ability when I started playing Touhou. Obviously, the dodging of the game is very different. Again, Isaac is giga slippery in this game, and Touhou is not slippery in the slightest. I'm close to master on this thing. But reading bullet patterns in Isaac was actually some of my initial experience with bullet reading. Thank you, game. I should just shim up as a straight-up Sid. You're high effect in Isaac. Yes! The thing is with a lot of stuff in Isaac, like I have 1,000+ hours in Isaac. I literally have like just over 1,000 hours in Isaac, and all that dodging and stuff like that's completely second nature to me in that game. Like I could go from not having played that game in months, pick it up, and just it's second nature to me. Like all the patterns all the boss stuff I already know. Oops. Look out, Yama. I made you play 6.5 hours, right? I mean, if you don't like it, you could just say no. I get some of my friends to play through Terraria again soon. I don't know whether I want to do Calamity mod or the Ginsokyo mod. You played 6 hours on TW today. How's it going, Pursuits? If you have any questions about the game, let me know. I know too much about that game and how it works. Honestly, Binding of Isaac could be my 4th most played. No, there's no way I have more time in TW. Probably not. I shouldn't. I shouldn't. Not impossible. Wake up, cut with sell with fuck bitches. Get it all figured out. I don't know, the woodcutting usually is not, like, it's one of those good sources of early game income if you What did I just press? Print screen. Press something that did something. Selling dragon gems to Megamoo is one of the best ways to get rich, but it takes you a while to get to the point where you can do that. And even then, being able to farm dragon gems is inconsistent. But you can make millions at once if you get it on a good day. Otherwise, my go-to for the longest time was selling shit to Aaron. Make it Chinese again. What do you mean, make it Chinese again? Do I need to tell you about the lily white Chinese childbirth dialogue that people had to kind of like hide away. Kama Ewa. I love chicken butt. Kama Ewa, Kama Ewa. Does he have that Ante? When I first played through, the first 2 runs I did was all at the Scarlet Devil Mansion. And then since then, all my runs have been at the Bamboo Forest. Part of that because Aaron might go, but also because living at the Scarlet Devil Mansion really helps your impregnation. Running Valentine print screen. I hit that before the run. Oh, general chicken with rice. Can I get the egg roll? Kama Egwa, Kama Egwa. Totally legal Tengu establishment is making you money. Probably legal in some countries. Also, most things like that tend to be legal if you're rich enough. You just pay the lawmakers and give them some goods as well, and you'll be right on your way. You're not so much different from America. You think just America has this type of thing? I'm not gonna pretend that they don't. But are they the only one? I guess that's the light you know, Pepper. I would just go far and say Kentucky are not so much different from the real world. I can't play Touhou. We're cooked. We're washed. Arteo, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Or is it Artheo? I'm gonna say Teo, because that's how I know to pronounce that. Hey, no, but how good is the Tengu game, broadly speaking? Asking for a friend. I think Potato Bot hates me. He's not answering. It's very similar to the game you guys are playing on auto mode. Well, that's because it is, from what I know, it is based very similar to what I've heard before, a Reimu Hypnosis game, where which is based off of which is similar to the TW form, style of gems. Also, thank you for that Reimu emote. I know you love it, Game Glitcher. Right incident is the only answer. Reimu chooses to not resolve it on purpose. Or legend continue because the lingering effects wasn't on purpose. Cool. Just play on auto mode. Wow, you're not even there for the gameplay at all? You just want the Tengu titties and that's it? Bro played Honey Pop once, was like, I have to play puzzles? I can't do this. Where were the boots? Yeah, it's unbelievable. Kick this guy out of here. We gotta go back to gatekeeping porn from Potato Bot. Oop. Yeah, he's 2-beer. Say Beatty got someone else's 100% safety. I'd be asked with the relationship system. This guy, holy bait! Can we kill him, Bazoots, please? In Minecraft. Can we take this guy back and hug him? Gabe, what you think for the 45 streak? Why me? Well, you're here with me. We gotta take him out back and take him out. Take a pet sitting job for Satori. Koichi would be included in the list of things you have to watch because Satori does that too. Does Satori watch Koichi? Because I don't think anyone can watch Koichi. HG's for the plot. Oh shit, smooth octane here. Thank you. Like, at that point, you might as well just go Google the images yourself. Hello? There are many options. Okay, you might as well just go watch some fucking some Bitboard videos then, not just images. Hello? Testing for Sartori would be awesome. Everything smells like shit 6,000 degrees, you get sent to hell at the end of the day. So what, life in Britain? I'm sorry, I could say life in India, but that's like the boring one. That like everyone's like, ah, yeah, makes sense, and they move on with their day. That thing for Satori wouldn't be anything, so they're all working. Well, your pet setting would be sitting there making sure Oku doesn't blow something up. Ugh. Saying that would be racist, saying about British people is fine because you can't be racist to British people. Oh, okay.
Get a load of this bloke, they're putting the fucking tea in the harbour, mate. It don't make sense, you put in your cup, mate. Oi, bruvs.
When Rainbow only had 2 balls. Yeah, and I just can't take how many balls she has. Speaking of palace of their spirit, the spirit floats by saying, I hate... Who cares? They're vengeful spirits in hell. They can say whatever they want at that point. What are they gonna do? Get out of hell? Vengeful Spirit flying by. I just hate the Moonies. Those Moonies. How many racist words Orin has learned from transporting vengeful spirits? I thought, like, they can't speak. Or at least most of them can't. Orange smells like shit and his race is confirmed. My god. The fantasy spirits actually do. Do we know they have... I mean, they had... I thought they don't, like, actually, like, speak. For the most part. I feel like there's some dialogue talking about somewhere, but I can't pinpoint where it is off the top of my head that came from my brain. You see, the nuclear powered AC in the underground, much better than the UK. You're right, might be, Cog, yeah, might be. Yeah, if everyone's Phantom, then what? Well, if you have too many Venges, then you get sent to hell and become Vengeful Spirit. But if you have 7 of them, specifically, you make a mediocre rock band called Avenged Sevenfold. I guess calling the rock is dishonest. I'd be a fan of that red circles around Yukiko. Whoa! Oh, let me pull the game glitcher for a second. Why would you wanna go through circles around Yukiko? The nether world's a boring, gray, cold place. There's like ghosts flying everywhere. Wow, why would you want that? It's so bizarre. What? Sunny Life is one of those spirits that just perpetually floats around or covers her privates when she gets naked during the hot spring scenes. You know how it goes for you. Spirits able to keep their ability to think and thus conform her body. Make the big rock at the start of SA just another spray. No, that rock is one of the most important Touhou characters of all time. I did not. I should have edged you. Because say it says she looks the way she does by choice. Yeah, hot. I'm glad she looks that way. Van can't speak. How do they talk to Komachi during the trip across the Sanzu? I don't know the deets. I'm just talking based off my knowledge or something. Based off something I feel like I've heard before. It's not like any of you guys I feel like are speaking with clear facts. Which maybe only become lobotomized with the judgment is enacted. Comes club meeting. Okay, so here's something you should do, Pazoots. In the settings, I think it's in one of the extra settings menu, but you can access it for the settings menu. There's an option to disable the tennis club eating, do it. The tennis club eating is the dumbest thing in the entire game. Everyone agrees, but the Japanese added it, and they bitched and moaned for a long time when someone tried to remove it. So they merely added the option to remove it. Absolutely remove it. It's a complete worthless thing that automatically takes every girl or whatever activity they were doing that is going to partake in it to go there. It's the dumbest thing in the game. But there are a lot of mechanics that are like optionals in the game that like the English are like, oh, we should add this. And then the Japanese really, really stirred up a storm, so they added, okay, let's add it as a toggle in the extra menu, the secret extra menu, because... some people got quite riled up over it. Oh, also, Kazoots, I don't know if you ever heard 11 I talk about it, the Touhou 18 and its satanic propaganda, but TW is where that originates. It used to be called Era TW, Era Touhou TW, but now it's called Anon TW, because one of the original branch makers, Petty, when Touhou 18 came out, some people added, the Touhou 18 cast of the game. He removed them from the game and then made this massive post, or this lengthy post about how 18 cast is actually satanic propaganda, satanic Jewish propaganda, and he's justified for trying to remove them from the game. He also, because of a different person who made his own branch because he really likes scat, Petty also hated this other guy, and he also ended up adding malware to his version because of his spite towards the other guy. And that's why the Anon TW people left Petty behind and made the Anon group. Is the combination of the two events. That's a very short version of it. Pay attention, halfway through. All you need to know, Crazy, is that Touhou 18 is satanic propaganda. And someone got angry that someone else like added scat fetish to his own version of a game, so that he added malware to the other guy's version. L11. So, just some casual run-of-the-mill stuff. Satanic propaganda, is that Pikachu too? Yeah. It's very similar to Pokemon, how satanic it is. Well, I can actually, oh, can I find it? Oh, after this run, when I get a break for this run, I'll, I think I have it saved somewhere. The exact, message about the satanic propaganda thing. Fuck you, piece of shit. Hold up. What cat is evil? Romeo's all of them. I'm bringing great news. What, you're pregnant? I'm gonna spend like a minute looking for this. I can't find it, then I can't find it. Actually, if I can't find it here, then I think I can find it. Elsewhere, but I think I should be able to find it here. In my saved images from the past. The question is how far to the back I have to look. Ooh, here it is. Oh, this format's gonna be so bad to put it on screen. Hold up. Let me figure out the best way to... Sega game got translated. What Sega game are you talking about? What Sega game? Oh, that... Well, oh, that one. Let me see if I can't... The problem is I found it, but I don't know, like... The problem is the thing I found it... is... Oh my gosh, looking for shit on Discord is so annoying. Look in specific channel. I hope this version of this will... Okay, this is like slightly smaller, so it should hopefully appear better if I put it in on stream, at least to a readable degree. So this is not like where it's originally from. It just became a post people like to like type around because it's funny to make fun of this guy. Oh, that's really big. Let me make his widescreen. So this is the original post. Of all the good fan games are getting translated recently. But yeah, you can really appreciate it. I'll put it up I'll leave it here for a second. TOS. I mean, there's some questionable comments, but there's no direct slur. But yeah, so this is why Touhou 18 is actually satanic propaganda. Now take that down for now. Give her a paragraph online, see parentheses. Yeah. Is that what you think it's from? What do you mean with that? What you think it's from? I know nothing of that Sega game. I've never seen that one in my life. Show how we find those translated games. So, just as a reminder, for every time I'm playing this game, I play Touhou 18 because I support satanic Jewish propaganda. That's gonna, like, you know, Zionism on an attempt to take over the world and spread Satanism everywhere. Hello, Walrus. Only 6-7 day. Ha! Joke's on you! I live in America. It's 7-6 day. Fool. You already had 6-7 day a month ago.
I can't believe these fucking Americans do month a day yet. What the fuck is wrong with them, mate?
Sorry, I had to get it off my chest. Like, you guys see this cat that's about to appear? Ready for this? You guys see this cat? Look at her. She is trying to get me to convert to Satanism. Look at this. She's got some nice cards. Yeah, but I bet they're the devil's cards. It convinced me that US date format is terrible. Your date format is somehow worse. If the US one is terrible. She's cute, though. Chew on the devil's core and you'll choke on his cob. I forget if that's the exact translation of like the quote, or if it's something slightly similar. You eat evil tarot cards? Yeah. Hello, Buggo. Thank you for your luck. Listen, every cat in Touhou is evil. We do know that. I can't play Touhou. About 4th of July, not July 4th. Because it's a holiday, they treat it differently. Why was that? You gave me tell what it is. I like how you did 05, 07 instead of 06, 07 for what today is, so we could make the funny joke. It's 7-7. No, that's true. By now, a lot of Europe will be. I think at least a good chunk of Europe will be. Remember where you read? Oh, so you're just spreading misinformation. Is that right? What are you talking about, Gabe Glitcher? Make it 2 to year as well? What do you mean? My current calendar is saying 7/6/2026. 2026. That words are hard. Like my year is like fully spread out. But yeah, year is pretty obvious as long as you throw the last two digits in there. Oh my gosh, we're posting more links. Mods ban 11. Give him the daily ban right now. It's a good image. Uh-oh. No, America's the center of the universe because Doom of the Dark Ages expat. I have no clue what that is. Comes out on the 7th, and it's currently the 6th, and it's not out, which obviously means the world revolves around America. So true. S2P, it's never been more over. What am I doing? What is going on? How is everything so weird? Also, why did I have a brief lag spike in the middle of that? Listen, unlike temperature and like units of measurement, I actually have like slightly more stake in the day, month, year thing, but I don't really care enough to I know enough not to argue about it online because it's completely worthless. That's still one of those things I know not to give stake. Like the only thing that's even worth giving like any stake on in terms of the who knows what is the floor issue. Is it measured as the moon in feet? The moon is measured in lowercase stage 5 beams. No point clearing FW. The patch is totally going out soon. Concrete block would let you get off your blanket. I'm just holding back so many country-based things I want to say. The only reason you know the distance of the moon because schools don't teach anything? Fair. Moving at 3 climb piece nods per minute. Well, yeah, but the speed you're traveling is different, right? Because like there's the racetrack section. Like obviously during racetrack you're going faster. It's literally called racetrack. And here they don't have to use it in Europe, but some places do. Yeah, I've kind of before. I know, and I've used military time enough and things to be able to use it, but I use AM/PM for 90% of uses.
Oh my gosh, see? I knew she'd say tank. She's literally selling me the Scarlet Devil card. She's literally... This cat is literally from the devil. Holy crap, guys. Do you believe this? He was right all along. I gotta put my hands on my head in surprise, just by the fact that I don't have a camera, so it's not like there's any, like, visual effect into it. Reacting IRL. I am a very much a hand gesturer. It comes down to talking and statements and such. So a lot of the emphasis of me, moving my arms around when I'm talking about things, is completely lost in the stream. .86. Nice.
Get the early 4.0. Really matters. Look at her. She's got a massive rainforest. Only the devil would have a massive rainforest like that. She must be satanic. I deserve to be dead. Can we just get 11's daily ban going? All in favor say aye. 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 Oh, that's 3 ayes. Ooh, 11, you're walking on thin ice. She always goes to the left. She's never not. Who would let Notori take their ass phone? I'm gonna pass. Oh, don't buy the screen border. Okay, this is probably actually the most satanic thing you could sell. This rabbit. Sniffing the foot. I'm pretty sure he put the nose long before the foot was on screen. I almost pressed the Windows key by accident. But too bad I didn't, or too good I didn't. Game Glitcher, where are you for puppets? Ooh. $7-11, never forget. 679, literally the funniest possible money. I love dodging micros unfocused. Yeah. Not bad, not bad. Oh, what is this? I usually nap by the time of the Psyche game. Tier status 2C. I wish versus battle would get blown up. Low multiverse level. What's Shion at? She's also 2C. Low 2C. What does this mean? I wonder who do you think is the highest ranked Touhou character? Where Kogasa predates the creation of the universe. Is that true? Reimu. Where's Reimu rank? 2C. She's in the same category. Yumemi. Yumemi's on here. She's also a 2C. Damn, they got like everyone. Including our PC98 OCs. Shinky. Shinky's 2C. Is every Touhou character a fucking 2C? Sarah. Sarah's 2C. Why is what does 2C even mean? Letty Whiterock, 8B here, at least 8B, 7B, possibly higher. Possibly high 6A. What does that mean? Is she possibly stronger than Reimu and the others? What do you mean by possibly? Yuyuko. Surely Yuyuko's got some power. Insanity, hold up. So the number is more important. Okay. So the lower the number, the better. Like the letter is the second characteristic of the number. Okay, so like 8C is worse than okay. So the number's what matters here. So unfortunately Letty's weak. Yuko 2C. I closed the page. Maybe I should keep it closed. Touhou project. Show me Yukari. What's Yukari at? Yukari's 2C. Is everyone just gonna be 2C except for like a couple characters? Aiki. What about Aiki? 2C. Every Touhou character is 2C. Kogasa. We talked about Kogasa. At least 7B, possibly higher. Dash low 2C. I don't know what that means. But I'm gathering this is Kogasa's weaker. Intelligence, average. Although she's inept at surprising humans, she has excellent skills as a blacksmith. Nue. Nue's 2C. I swear every Touhou character's 2C. Age predates reality itself. Who's gonna be stronger? What about Miko? How strong's Miko gonna be? 2C. Wow, that's crazy. It's probably just because every character fights every character. Junko. There's five different Junkos. Show me Junko from Danganronpa. That's 8C. Okay, she's kind of cooked. Potentially low B. Oh, yeah, potentially low B. Okay. Low 7B. Touhou Project Miko. Or Junko. At least 2C. Okay, a lot of the other characters, like Reimu said 2C. This is at least 2C. Let's look at Okina. 2C. Yuma's gotta be higher. 2C. Never mind. What about Flan? Hold on. Let me look at Aaron and Flan. Aaron, 2C. Flan, 2C. Every character is just gonna be 2C. So boring. Okay, let's look at Yorihime. Yorihime's gotta be higher. At least 2C. Higher via summoning. That's so vague. Kosuzu? Hold on. What's Kosuzu at? Unknown. Possibly 8C. 2C with Night Parade Scroll. Dragon God. Hold on. Let me look at the Dragon God. At least 2C. Whoever made all these Touhou ones, I'm gonna... Renosuke. Unknown. Possibly 8T. Dot. Low 2C, likely 2C with weapons. What do we... Why is every tier split into 2? There's the name of Mioi, but I can't click on Mioi. Lord Tsukuyomi. At least 2C, I swear. They decided one Touhou character and said everyone fights each other, and everyone like beats each other in the fighting game, so they all must be even. That's clearly how it works. Apparently Kosuzu has infinite speed somehow. I didn't read that. I got skill 2C. Reagan's anxious villager. Probably 2C. 2C. He's probably like 8B, maybe 2C with weapons. I guess I'll play Touhou and not read a worthless versus wiki all day. Somehow. No, Letty was weaker than all the others. I thought, like, having the B would be higher, but no, the number is what's important. And the number needs to be lower, not higher. At least from what I saw. I actually didn't see Hikari on there. But if your Hime's low, I really doubt, or at 2C with the others, I really doubt Hikari would be any higher. It'd probably just say at least 2C. Probably 2C because Reimu, like, beats her, whether or not she was, like, try-harding or not. Clearly doesn't matter. Thank you for moving to the left, by the way, Sonny. I appreciate it. Hikari was 2C? Okay. Aku, speed, at least FTL. Faster than light. Possibly infinite, comparable to fairies. These are Game Glitchers people, by the way. Too bad he left. Otherwise I'd grill him some more. Well, I assume everyone's just 2C because they're all shown to, like, fight each other, so then they, like, ranked one of them as, like, cool, everyone, like, fights and beats each other, so let's just rank everyone at 2C. Okay, welcome to the stage of Hopes and Dreams. Good opener. 900 money. We're so rich. Hey, look, I didn't shoot him this time. Weird. Me and I'm secretly an L. Whoa, whoa there, Jimbo. Dude, the corner was blocked. I fucking hate you, Jimbo, so much. I hesitated to go immediately to the corner because it was blocked. There was a line like just to the left of the corner spot, but I had to read it. By the time I read it, I was already dead.
This game's so cool. I love Jimbo. He's so good to me.
Was Jimbo on the scale? Yeah, he's 2C. Tier 2C, higher with preparation, Byakuran. What's this, Batman? Misumaru in 1A? Was she? Or are you just making it up? I love how all it takes is just one little shred of dog shit like Jimbo. Like, can't be more accurate since Kosuzu has high intelligence. How dare you throw out this Kosuzu slander? Where are my mods? Nope, time to take another 5 hours to get back to stage 4. Ellie Daisei's a genius. You gotta remember, on something like Versus Wiki, there's no nuance. Like, all that has to happen is like there has to be a scene in a book where, like, Luna talks to Star. Wow, Star, you're pretty smart.
Star has superhuman intelligence.
Need some advice? Advice for what? How to knock up fairies? Oh, that takes a lot of time. How do you remove a bear trap? I don't have a lot of experience with that. Don't discard. That's not a Star joke! I'm making fun of the Versus Wiki for taking an instance where someone's like, wow, that was like pretty smart of you to be like, they have superhuman intelligence. I like Star. She might be my favorite of the boss. Nah, she's not my favorite of the bosses. Racing, tier, at least high 6A. Why is she worse than all the others? What? That's a problem. Anyone else familiar with the bear trap situation to help Coaster out of a jam? No, the reason is very sad. You see, everyone who ever met Yuko is actually immune to death since she passively drains life force from anyone. Everyone in Touhou is unkillable. Right, of course. Good. Let go gently to remove a bear trap. Hello, Koichi. Who says it's a no-go? I mean, could be anything. There's like a background panel in like one of the books where like Kosuzu lifts like 5 books, and then Aki was like, "Wow, you're so strong, Kosuzu," and then people are like, "Superhuman strength." Aki ran a race at the elderly home and like beat all the other elders once, so they're like faster than light ability. Cook's is gonna bully today. Was it a good time though? One of their sources of Koshi's power came from perishable night. Ah, very accurate. Does someone like mention the existence of a Satori at that point, and they're like, hmm. If Toaster's baiting or not. Gee, the guy who talks about how he likes Inoko. Not go to a hospital if yes, congrats on your new family. It's not gonna be angry with the holes in your legs. She'll give you some new ones. Yuko's legless too? What? I don't think she has anything to do with that Lord of the Rings character. Then Yuko have a ghost-tailed like Tojiko and Mizuchi and hide it with the robe. Oop, I pressed something that take me off the screen. Well, Yuko has legs in the fighting game, right? 7.5 and because she's in Immaterial. Is she in Immaterial? Because I know she's in was it Scarlet Weather, right? She's in at least one of those. Yeah, she very much does have legs in it. Oh, she does not yet have legs. Yep. Did the timeline shift again? Man, I really want to hit. I really want to give 11 his daily ban for now. She's always had legs. Not in the porn I saw of her. What? Wait, huh? Check your Yuko figure. I say I have a Yuko Fumo, and the Fumo has legs. That's for sure. Oh my gosh, speaking of Ghost. Yeah. Be crazy in both. You want to, sure. What, both Tojiko and Yuko? Something tells me there isn't a Tojiko Fumo. Because why would you make a Tojiko Fumo when you can make your 5th Lost Word Flan alt, well. Oops. .95. Alright, I killed her early. Like you played together, yeah. Did anyone say they like the gameplay in Lost Word? Well, to be fair as well, though, it's like us people in the actual like Touhou gameplay sphere are not particularly the people who are going to like Lost Word, usually. The objective, not losing any lives till stage 6. Ideally, not losing any lives for the entire game, but, unfortunately, it's a lot easier said than done. Artist peak. Some of the artist peak. There's some things I have to question. Like, did they need to do that clown piece skin? You know which one I'm talking about. Get PB pace. I could do a one miss into stage 5 could give me pace. That's not even the worst. That's not even like the one they've done. Like they did that with Junko as well. Oh, Hina. More like a Midna. She's mid. Oh, fucking perfect. Might be. Holy clutter design. Yeah, you tell him. For original outfit. To that one, I do prefer it, but like personally, I prefer her naked. I mean, I prefer original outfit. What do you think of Lunarians? Around here, we call them the Moonies. I don't know. I'm not particularly a Lunarian fan. That being said, I am a big fan of Eren. The Lunarians on Earth are fine. They're currently on Earth. And Sagume kind of bad, though. Like the other Lunarians, I like take or leave, whatever, but like... Sagume kind of bad, though. Kaguya's fine. Yeah, I like Kaguya. We're link posting again. I add this Marissa. What did? Oh my goodness. Why does she have boobs? This is not canonical in any such way. Not trust this game she recommended though. What game did she recommend? Oh, Fate Stay Night. Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. So, to my knowledge about Fate Stay Night, is like the primary, but there's a lot of like Fate Stay, right? As far as I'm aware, it's the stuff with Ilya as like the protagonist stuff. That's like the main content, and everything else is like spin-offs. What about Twitchy Rumiru? I assume that's how it's pronounced. I actually don't know exactly if that's how it's supposed to be pronounced, but that's what comes to mind. So knows that image. Yeah, I'm aware of that meme. I mean, what? What? Huh? There's a meme about this? So, Mr. Link, I'm in the middle of a stage! At least wait till I get to the boss transition before you complain. Holy moly. Oh, that's the one that 11 posted. What's this one Potato Bot posted? Oh my gosh, these pictures take 5 years to load. Are these like 5,000 by 8,000 images? Why do they take 10,000 years to open? It's great, Hina. Appreciate it. Context, there's a meme that's making a joke about how like there's like the Ilya spin-off for Fate Stay and like a bunch of Ilya questionable dojins. And it's like, oh, these are the primary games and everything, and it's making a joke that like everything else is secondary. It's like, oh, these are the spin-offs. The smaller version, by the way, wonderful. Excuse me, I've never seen anything Fate. Anything official Fate, I should specify. Outside of memes. Gonna do another bear trip leaving these. I don't know, it could be anyone. Eek. We're fine. You bear by any chance? I don't think. Dude, why is the cat always telling me the devil? She really is satanic. Wazowski. Mike, wait. What is this? 15 years ago? I joke, partly. Skinwalker. Oh, what is this now? The back rooms? The back room, sir. I'm sorry, only employees are allowed back there. Funny. Hey, at least I appreciate you, whether or not it's funny or not. But if you really want to be funny, all you gotta do is then add like a 6-7 at the end. Two, 1, 0. So got the C. There we go. Look how funny that is. Look into Kane. Not weeb jail. Yeah, we play Touhou, but we're not weebs here. No one around here is a weeb, guys. Right? Okay, let's get stage 3 another go. Stage 3 always goes well. Yeah, look at this part. Look how easy that section was. Surely the rest of the stage will be that good. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's the doubt. Maybe I should. Ah! Nope, that wasn't. That wasn't close at all. Have a good one, Toaster. And she moves up on spell 1. One can dream. I mean, she went well the last time. Although, before I even worry about that, there's a more pressing concern. Life could be a dream. Did you save for? What does that mean? What do you mean save? Okay, Sonya, how you doing, girl? Ah, oh, she moved to the right, so it didn't kill quick enough. Nice money. And she's low? Whoa. That micro, that last wave was disgusting. I bet she's taking no damage. Whoa! Whoa! I don't deserve any of that. I deserve some of those previous waves. That last wave was repulsive. I can't believe I completely panic weaved through that. More proof that all you need to do is just hit buttons and it'll work. At least it wasn't spell 1 this time. Can't be too upset. Whoa, homing, please. Fighting all the way on the left. Two for two on Yellow's fan for the day, at least. Literally easiest part of this stage. Oh wow, he left my corner empty. That's weird. Oh, and I already died once. The corner was empty. Oh! That's quirky, Jim. Oh, wow. Wow, that was a really tame Jimbo. Oh, that's weird. Whew! That last bullet almost clipped my booty. Might be slightly off center. I'm actually completely dead center. That was not off center at all. I mean, it sucks I already died, but I can't be that upset about a perfect stage section for stage 4. Rank manipulation, SMH, yeah. That's the only reason I died is because of that, because I died and that manipulate the rank. YYDO, the easiest attack in the entire game. Oh, she moved down, GG. It's over. Thank you, blue! Oh my gosh, that blue! Like... when I die and it clears... At least when you die, it clears the screen. Wow, that was coming for my head. Clueless. Hitboxes. Girl, there's a top half of the screen. Girl, there's a top half of the screen. I think she actually moved up now. What's the longest non-4? Non-3, that's not even non-4. Ah yes, Misumaru non-4. Well-known hardest attack in the game. Right, I haven't done this attack in actually a while. Oh, I had it! Oh, just the final dodge. I have that there in the text capped.
Why is it 40 seconds?
What a great game. What a great spell. Foxy, 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 Foxy. Hey, good edging on Tsukasa. I swear, that spam almost looks harder than most of the others, but I swear it's, like, the easiest. Not that it's free, but... Oh, man, I had a stroke. That's a wipe. I can't go anymore. You can't go at 3.0 power there. Good, yeah. Okay, that was a good run. Take what you got and move on.